Oke, semuanya, selamat datang kembali di game L.A Noire. Gimana sih cara nyebutnya? Aku nggak tahu. Oke, langsung aja kita lanjut ya di part yang sebelumnya. Pokoknya masih tutorial sih sebenarnya part sebelumnya. Jadi langsung aja kita lanjutin ya. Oh iya, kan kemarin ada kasus pembunuhan ya. Menariknya di akhirnya itu kan disebutin nama Floyd Rose. Gue baru ingat ternyata Floyd Rose itu nama detektif yang di awal tuh yang kita temuin. Jadi mungkin dia terlibat kali atau gimana.
Phelps, a good guy, but wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before he jumped parole.
Oke. Ngomong-ngomong gue udah pakai stick nih sekarang. Jadi kita coba apakah lebih enak. Semoga lebih enak ya tentunya. Tapi kok itu tanda-tandanya masih keyboard ya? Nggak ngedeteksi controller gue apa gimana nih? Gue udah pakai stick padahal, tapi apa instruksinya tuh masih instruksi buat keyboard? Gimana ya?
Stop now or I will shoot. I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Jesus, Don, watch your fire.
You don't want to do this, Wendell.
Si gomblong, gue malah turun lagi dah.
Get down from there right now.
Oke.
Give it up, Wendell. Stay the hell away from me.
Mana dia? Mana? Dia bisa parkour juga ternyata. Ini udah bapak-bapak loh dia nih. Kuat juga dia.
There's no way I'm going back inside. I've done my time. It's over, Bowers. You assholes already screwed me once.
Gila. Dia bisa parkour beneran nih orang nih. Gokil. Pak, udah Pak. Encok nanti loh. Astagfirullahalazim.
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
Hah? Gimana? Loh dia. Aduh. Bentar dong.
Come on then.
It's over, Bowers.
Oke. Dia tuh dia ngedeteksinya masih keyboard. Padahal gue udah pakai stick. Gue bingung jadi pencetannya.
Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Iya, nice work lah gue. Lu kagak ada gunanya.
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill 10, Franklin 8, Weiss 8, Donahoe 6, Kowalski 6, Hudson 5, Kelso 2. Leadership, Donahoe 8, Franklin 7, Merrill 6, Kowalski 6, Weiss 5, Hudson 5, Kelso 1. Candidate Kelso.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in the schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Itu tadi apa sih? Nilai apa gimana? Buyer beware.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman.
Whoa.
LAPD, Could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Oke.
Triple homicide.
Everybody
Disuruh
stay back.
nyari-nyari
Let us do our
sesuatu gua nih.
job.
Bukannya nggak boleh dipegang ya? Si Cole sembarangan nih, bukannya mayat nggak boleh dipegang. Sampai nunggu forensik datang apa gimana? Nunggu suruh ngapain sih? Hah? Gimana sih? Gembel. Itu dulu belum. Lu megang mukanya dia lagi. Maksud gua nggak ada yang lain ya? Ada yang lain nggak sih? Oh, oke, ada sesuatu. Apa tuh? Bank of Arcadia. Oke. Payments.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
Layaway tiket itu apa ya? Layaway tiket tuh maksudnya apa sih? Dibalikin. Gue kira dia ambil sama dia. Salah. Ini nggak ada di sini. Nggak ada. Oke, udahlah. Kayaknya udah sih. Layaway tiket itu apa ya? Pistolnya dibuang di sini loh sama dia. Pinter nih orangnya nih. Kenapa dibuang?
Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Oke. Terus? Coba kita masuk ya.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Oke, ini cukup detail loh game-nya. Bisa ngapain nih?
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
Okay.
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
If you think the waitress is lying and you have proof, select lie.
You're lying, Miss Coletta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Oke, dia kelihatan banget ini sih lying sih dari ekspresinya. Select layaway voucher as. Oke, layaway voucher.
Pearl earrings, Miss Coletta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh God, I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store.
Okay.
He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Coletta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
If you think the witness is telling the truth, select truth. Okay.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Coletta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then three very quickly, close together. 5.
Okay.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger.
Mr. Kalu, itu
He
pelakunya?
threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
Ekspresinya, jadi kita disuruh baca ekspresi gitu. Apakah dia lagi ngomong kebenarannya atau bohong? Ya, cukup bagus konsepnya sih, gue suka.
Miss Coletta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's
Okay.
not my fault if he has nice things.
Thank you for your help, ma'am.
Lu baru marah-marah tiba-tiba thank you for your
I need
help.
you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
Oke. So, kita periksa-periksa dulu ya. Ini apa nih?
Incidental.
Oke. Ini kenapa tombol-tombol di game itu masih keyboard ya? Padahal gue udah pakai stick. Jadi gue suka bingung kadang mencet-mencetnya. Yang ditunjukin tombol-tombolan di keyboard. Oke.
We have the murder weapon.
And the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield's.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Oke, let's go.
Through. I just want a quick look is all.
Oke, itu segitiga. Oke. Kita sebelum ke jewelry store kayaknya kita ke tempat lain dulu kali ya. Soalnya banyak evidence sih. Oke, coba kita kesini dulu. Ini mah yang ini. Gimana? Sorry salah. Maksudnya caranya gimana nih? Oh, location. Gue mau kesini maksudnya, ke gun store. Astagfirullahalazim. Si Cole nih kagak bisa ini dia, nggak bisa bawa mobil. Apa yang berhenti sih? Oke. Gue lagi nyobain kontrolnya nih. Gue nggak tahu soal pencetan-pencetannya. Kalau di stick gimana? Asik. Kita ke gun store dulu ya. Soalnya kan tadi ada tombol. Kita nemuin senjatanya. Coba kita ke gun store dulu. Cara nyalain silina gimana sih? Oh gitu, oke. Hello.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Edgar Calou was his name. Thing looks like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
You know where we can find Mr. Calou?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Oke, emang benar berarti pelakunya si Calou ini. Oke, gitu doang. Oke, langsung aja kita kesana deh. Karena gue ada sesuatu gitu. Kalau gue ke gun store dulu, gue kiranya pelakunya mungkin bukan si Calou, ternyata di sini juga dibahasnya Calou juga. Jadi langsung aja kita ke sana deh. Ini mobil polisi zaman dulu kayak gini ya. Pak, ya Allah. Kita matiin sirenenya kalau udah mau nyampe, takutnya si Mr. Kalunya takut.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Calou?
No. Mr. Calou is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Aduh, jangan percaya, udah langsung masuk.
Son of a bitch. Go, Cole, go.
Lu udah gue kasih tahu jangan percaya. Udah curiga gue nih. Larinya kenceng juga dia. Temen gue kagak ada gunanya emang ya. Temen gue di setiap game tuh temen nggak ada gunanya sebenarnya.
Too late, Calou.
Gimana sih? Gue disuruh nembak ya? Gue baru baca, gue disuruh nembak ternyata.
Stop or I will shoot.
Oke.
Edgar Calou, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
Mungkin dia habis ngebunuh orang, nggak kabur gitu, balik ke kerjaan.
The one you never solve, the one that keeps you awake at night, the case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage, The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time, and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation.
Okay.
It takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Oke, kita bakal interogasi dia nih.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Oke, gua harus hati-hati nih. Aduh. Bentar. Racial enmity between Kalu and Gage. Racial?
Didn't I ask for a lawyer? Shouldn't you be on the phone, officer?
Udah dong, ah.
So you shot this guy over the sale of a watch.
You think Jewish people are going to continue to take it lying down? Straight and orderly lines to the ovens? Not this heap. I say enough is enough. No more. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Aduh, gue salah kayaknya.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy. I need a confession.
Oke, gue salah.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Oke.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Kayaknya sih bohong sih. Iya, kayaknya bohong dia. Oke, dia bohong.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything. You got nothing, boy chick. You're gonna be laughed right out of court. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles.
Aduh, salah
We're
gua.
done. Unless you
Aduh.
want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Salah lagi gua.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Untung bisa diulang-ulang. Salah gua. Maksudnya kan emang dia punya senjata kan?
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Oke. Ekspresinya sih dia bohong emang. Coba
You
lain aja.
shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Ini enggak, ini juga enggak. Oh iya si ininya ya, store clerknya ya, coba ini.
We know all about the argument.
Okay.
Miss Goleta made a statement.
Oke.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Aduh,
Gage
korek.
was a Jew hater. Get it off your chest.
Gage and his kind are pathetic. I've just got to keep my mouth
Oke,
shut
salah.
and watch you run around.
Oke,
in
salah yang
circles.
itu.
We're done.
Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated
Oke, kayaknya
Jews,
gue
didn't he,
salah
Mr.
di
Kalu?
sininya
I don't
nih.
know what you're talking
Bentar.
about.
Nah, di sini. Oh, dub kan bener.
Left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy putt snatcher. You and that stup Gage.
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Oke. Gue salah di situ doang ternyata tadi. Suwe.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps, isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a...
Wow, kenapa? Nge-freeze game-nya. Game-nya nge-freeze. Oke, gue nggak tahu apa yang terjadi. Tadi sempat nge-freeze. Oke, kita mau dipromosiin apa gimana tadi tuh? The driver's seat. Oke, ini harusnya udah nge-save sih kalau kayak gini. Oke semua, kayaknya sampai sini dulu aja ya video kali ini. Gue berapa kali ngelakuin kesalahan tadi. Ternyata gue salahnya bukan di yang evidence-nya itu. Ternyata yang sebelumnya yang ketika gue baca ekspresi muka dia gitu. Apakah dia berbicara jujur, bohong atau ragu-ragu gitu. Ternyata gue salahnya di situ tadi, bukan di evidence-nya. Oke. Cukup gamenya cukup detail sih. Kita disuruh baca ekspresi wajahnya gitu, apakah dia berbicara jujur apa enggak. Cukup ya menarik sih. Emang gamenya Rockstar tuh banyak yang menarik gitu konsepnya. Ya. Tapi gue selesaiin videonya sampai sini dulu aja ya. Gue bakalan lanjutin buat main game ini di video selanjutnya. Tentunya tungguin aja. Makasih buat yang udah nonton. Kalau kalian suka video ini, kalian bisa like, share, subscribe. Makasih sekali lagi, sampai ketemu di video selanjutnya. Bye.